My name is Cris Hernandez. I will be a future graduate of the 16th class here at KTECH. Did you know that approximately 250,000 kids go into the foster care system every year? And out of those 250,000 kids, only 50% of them graduate high school, and 10% of them continue their education past high school. I myself am part of that statistic. I was born in a high poverty area in South Texas, about 5 miles north of the border. To parents that struggled with drug addiction and who were in and out of prison most of my youth. This caused a lot of troubles for my family. There was many nights that we had nowhere to go. We were homeless. Many nights that we didn't eat because we didn't have money for food. By the age of 6, my dad had went to prison on a life sentence, leaving my mom alone to raise me and my 3 older sisters. Shortly after that, we moved to Alabama. When we got here, we bounced around from school to school. My mom continued to go down the same path, leading her to go into prison, and sending me and 2 of my sisters into foster care. We were placed with a small family who treated us more as somebody who was out of the system and not as family. There was many days that they locked us out of the house for the full day. There was other days that we went to bed hungry because they didn't feed us. We were with this family for about 8 months before we were placed with Snow and Lee Kinney. They took us in and showed us what it was like to be loved unconditionally. We were with them for about 3 years before they decided to adopt us. And as a result of that, me and my 2 sisters graduated high school, making me the 3rd person in my family to ever graduate. And even though the times got better and our situation was much better, times were still tough because shortly after that, my adopted dad had become terminally ill. He had a kidney failure and was placed on dialysis. He was on dialysis for about 4.5 years before he passed away in the fall of my senior year. And even through that, I continued to go on. I graduated in the spring of 2019. I went to the University of South Alabama to continue my education in mechanical engineering. Shortly after that, I realized my heart wasn't really in school, so I ended up dropping out. I decided to start working a full-time job. This left me feeling very unaccomplished and just wanting more in life. And so I started searching, and shortly after that, the KTECH program was presented to me. And it did not take me long to decide that I wanted to come there because it was similar to the path that I had wanted to go down after high school. And it was very hands-on, and the people here were very welcoming. And also, one of the main things is all the people here want to see you succeed. And that's really what made me want to come here. After I finished the program, I would like to use my training to get a good job. And I would mainly like to do that for myself, but also for my family and for my future family. Mainly just to change the path that we went down, and that my future kids won't have to go through the struggles that I had to go through as a kid.